Hello friend. So let's learn some tips and tricks to save a lot of time while writing automation script. And it's very simple. We have already learned all of them. Just wanted to highlight few of amazing tips which can save a huge amount of time for you. And before that, yes, a big announcement. Selector sub for Safari is available now. Selector sub for Safari, this is a very first locator extension which can save a huge amount of time for you. So I would highly recommend you, please go and try this one, Selector for Safari. If you just click on here, and here you can see that it is available. It will be you will have to open it in App Store. And one thing I would like to highlight here, that for Safari it is not free, because the reason I had to make it as in-app purchase, because Apple doesn't allow to add the donation link and patron link. So to that is the reason that I had to make it like paid here, in-app purchase option. So, and but don't worry about that, I had made it like kept it very minimal, just a coffee cost. So I'm sure like whatever I'm doing for community, so hope you guys can support me, just a coffee cost per month. So I hope you won't mind to offer me a coffee. So I would really request you, please try this one. This is a really amazing innovation for Safari, and it has really amazing feature. Do check out the video tutorial for Selector Hub in my YouTube channel. And there are like a lot of amazing videos as well in Selector Hub official video channel. So I would highly recommend you guys to go and subscribe the channel and watch the videos here, because they a lot of videos I have created there, which has on the like very good concepts. You would be able to learn like new things, that how you can create different XPath, and what are the misconception tips and tricks, and really good things are there. So you can check out here, and definitely don't forget to subscribe the channel here on the YouTube, because a lot of amazing good videos with good concepts I used to keep creating them and putting it here. So you will be able to watch them. And here is the launch event. You can watch this Safari launch event here, and this is the tutorial. So definitely I would highly recommend you to check out that. Okay, now coming to the tips and tricks. Open Selector Sub. By default, when you open Selector Sub, it will open with this view here. So I would recommend, like, once if you are good in writing selectors, there is no harm to get these CSS XPath or selectors and copy and paste in your script. Once you are confident enough that you know them and you want to save time, yes, in single click you can get these values and you can use it in your project. You see that this is a very reliable and stable selector. You can use it in your script. So it is recommended once you are good in that, good in writing, or otherwise you can always use Selector Sub as an editor. Then when you will be copying these value, if you will be putting it in your script, then you will have to add the command as well, right? Driver.findElement, something like that, so that everybody used to have in their project. So for that, to save that time as well, here you have a set driver command feature. Click on this, and here you can set your driver command, driver.findElement. And here you will have to take care that wherever you have written XPath in your command, just replace that XPath with XPath value and press enter. You see that it has created the command for you, find element. And here if you have that find element by XPath, so just add that as well here. And wherever you have written XPath, replace that with XPath value keyword. Here is the, like, also I have given the example, so don't worry about that, you can check that. So this way it will replace all of them and it will create all the commands here. Now you can directly click here and copy the value. If you want to edit anything in this command, you click on this, it will copy paste here, you can do that. So it's all very easy. If you are writing in Cypress, then you must be having this kind of command, cy.get. Here wherever you are writing your CSS selector, just replace that with XPath value keyword, press enter, your command is ready. So this you can directly copy and paste. And now if you inspect those values, you will always get those commands. And you need not to set this command again and again, because for your framework it is always same, right? So whenever you doesn't want with command, you just click on this, it will be hidden. Next time when you will come, it will open, Selector Sub will open with your view, whatever you have set. And again, if you want to append the command, just click on this. Your command is already here. You see that it is added. So this is really good. Now suppose if you want to generate selectors with any particular attribute, because right now, let's keep this command off if you want. Like right now it is generating with id. You don't want with id, you can uncheck that. You have the shortcut. You see that it is generating with class, but here it is an alert icon. Class looks dynamic. Selector sub suggest you that class looks dynamic, uncheck the class box. Okay, but if you know that if it is not dynamic, then you can keep it. So here you can uncheck. You see that it is generated with something else. Now suppose you want to generate with something else which is not option here. So suppose you want to generate with item id. That attribute you pass it here. This is your particular attribute, you can pass it here. It will generate with your attribute if that will be available here. Now you inspect any element, it will generate with this attribute item id. Basically the first preference will be the item id, and then it will give to other. So basically this is an attribute filter. So this will help you a lot to save a lot more time. And so now here we have set the command, we have set the attribute. So next time when you will open, it will open with your setting. When you will open selector sub, it opens with your view, your setting. If you doesn't want to see all of this, you just keep it off, it will not show. And this is as simple as that. And if you just want to use as an editor, you can choose as editor. So this is really helpful. Also it has this context menu option. If you want, like this is much more even further simplifies your things. Like if you doesn't want to open DevTools directly, you can copy the value from here, any of them, like XPath or cssSelector, anything you can copy direct from there. And if you don't want to see, like absolute XPath is no use of for you. If you're not writing in JavaScript, then JSpath is not use of for you, then you can keep it off. And if you right click now, you will see only two options, relative cssSelector and relative XPath. So this is going to help you a lot while writing your automation script, and it will save a huge amount of time. And trust me, if you compare the XPath values and whatever you are getting here, compare with any other tool out there, you will see how robust and good cssSelector you get here in Selectors Hub. You can trust anytime. It is a much better and very reliable selectors. You will get the best one here. Anything like let's say for an example, this element, if you copy the value of let's say selector, if we copy, you see the what kind of selector Chrome DevTools gives and what you get it from cssSelector. This is a relative cssSelector which you get from Selector Sub. This is one which you get from Chrome DevTools, and you can compare with any other tool as well. So you will always rely on this. So yeah, this is really helpful and I'm sure you love it. So yeah, and thank you. And next we will be taking the selectors challenge. So whatever we have learned so far, now that we will test here. And I would request you guys, if you loved it, don't forget to add the review and rating for this course as well as for Selectors Hub here in Chrome store, in whichever browser store you are using. Please add the review and rating, and don't forget to share the Selectors Hub, because I'm sure now you would have learned that how useful it is. And actually this is the right platform, only right platform which gives you the right information, only right platform where you can verify selectors. Even Chrome DevTools people, we all say that we write our own selectors, but we use here browser DevTools to verify them, which is not the right platform. So please let everyone know that what is the right platform to write and verify cssSelector, and it is absolutely free, so it helps them. So yeah, and please support if you feel that these courses and this Selector Sub is helping you, like in saving some time for you, and you feel that it is helping in your job and you are able to make some money out of it, then please be a patron of a Selector Sub or donate here. I would really recommend you to please be a patron and support Selector Sub, so that I would be able to keep creating such free tutorial and keep working hard on Selector Sub to support you guys and the community. And I will not have to find out other ways to earn money, like putting ads or something like that. So it will help me and encourage me to support you guys to create such tutorials and everything, and keep innovating new things for you guys. So yeah, thank you, and see you in the next lecture. Thank you.